A Ugandan official says 7 Eritrean football players have disappeared at the end of a regional tournament. The players are the latest to defect from Eritrea, which has been described by human rights groups as one of the most tightly controlled regimes in the world. Now, this isn't the first time Eritrean players have done this. In 2015, 10 players refused to return home after a tournament to qualify for the World Cup in Botswana. And last October, 5 players disappeared in Uganda in the middle of a regional meet. Now, Eritrea's government is forcing footballers to pay a bond and surrender their property ownership documents before leaving the country. But it's not just footballers. Every year, tens of thousands of Eritreans flee, mainly to escape enforced military service and rights abuses. While Olo is a lecturer at Keele University in England, he explains why this keeps happening and what the prospects are of real change.
I think mainly because Eritrea is one of the most repressive countries in the world, where there are widespread and gross violations of human rights. You have forced military conscription that is indefinite by nature, an economy that is not delivering for a society that is very creative and industrious by nature, and people are basically leaving the country to avoid the harsh political realities and also the economic deprivations they face by remaining within Eritrea. I think people who have been observing the country were hoping that a peace deal between Ethiopia and Eritrea would probably open the political space in Eritrea and give Eritreans a chance to have an active say in the politics of their country, develop their economy. But unfortunately, even after a peace deal has been reached, the threats of a major military confrontation with neighboring Ethiopia was averted. The Eritrean state continued its practices. The indefinite national service remained in place, where there is absolutely no justification to do so. And at this stage, I think it is really very difficult to see any hope while the current leadership is in place for Eritrea to move forward.